Hey, Bears fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. The sports world is buzzing in disbelief as Shedeur Sanders has officially stunned the NFL landscape by not only humbling the Cleveland Browns but also committing to a 4-year deal with the Chicago Bears. The news has fans across the country shaking their heads, some in excitement, others in shock, and social media has been on fire since the announcement dropped. Analysts are scrambling to piece together the sequence of events that led to this unprecedented move, trying to decipher how a player with such talent could bypass multiple lucrative offers to land in Chicago. The Browns, who many thought had the upper hand in negotiations, are left scrambling for answers as fans flood forums with questions, theories, and memes poking fun at the organization's miscalculation. Meanwhile, the Bears' front office is quietly celebrating what could be described as one of the most strategic, high-profile acquisitions in recent memory. Shedeur's decision is more than just a contract signing, it's a statement, signaling a shift in power dynamics within the league, a bold move that challenges traditional expectations. And an instant headline that will dominate sports chatter for weeks to come. Everyone seems to be asking the same question: what does this mean for the league's balance of talent and the Browns' future prospects? Speculation around Shedeur Sanders' sudden commitment to the Bears began swirling immediately after his dominating performance against Cleveland, where his precision, speed, and field vision left defenders scrambling and fans mesmerized. Sports commentators are highlighting that this was not just an ordinary game, but a masterclass in quarterback dominance, demonstrating his ability to control a game under pressure and against one of the league's more aggressive defenses. The Browns, despite their defensive strategies and gopes, were unable to contain his poise, reading the field with surgical precision, connecting passes that seemed impossible, and leaving the stadium echoing with astonishment. Rumors indicate that behind the scenes, multiple teams had lined up offers, but Shedeur's choice of the Bears shocked everyone, as analysts scrambled to understand the rationale behind this unexpected alignment. The deal itself, spanning 4 seasons, reportedly includes terms that reflect his exceptional potential and star power, making this not only a financial victory for the player but a strategic coup for Chicago. Conversations on sports networks and fan forums have erupted, dissecting every nuance of his performance, the contract, and the future impact on the Bears' offensive strategy. Fans are already imagining highlight reels, dynamic plays, and the dramatic transformation of Chicago's gameplay with Sanders at the helm, while critics ponder whether Cleveland will recover from this unexpected setback in the coming seasons. Insiders suggest that Shedeur Sanders' move to the Bears was influenced by a combination of factors beyond just money, including the promise of a team environment that fosters growth, a coaching staff aligned with his vision, and a city that embraces football culture with unmatched fervor. The narrative around this signing extends far beyond the field, touching on personal motivations, career aspirations, and the desire to leave a legacy that transcends individual accolades. While Browns executives reportedly tried every tactic to retain him, from performance bonuses to long-term leadership roles, Sanders seemed resolute in his decision, prioritizing fit over immediate financial gain, which has caused a stir in both the media and fan communities. Analysts now debate how this decision will reshape division rivalries, projecting a Bears squad that could become a dominant force, altering the dynamics of the NFC and creating ripple effects across schedules, draft strategies, and playoff expectations. Fans in Chicago are reveling in the prospect of having a franchise quarterback who brings charisma, talent, and the ability to elevate teammates, imagining stadiums filled with electrifying energy, chants, and social media posts capturing every monumental moment. Meanwhile, Browns fans are left with questions, speculation, and a renewed sense of urgency in seeking alternatives, fueling conversations that range from trade rumors to potential draft strategies. illustrating how a single player's decision can reverberate across an entire league. Rumors surrounding the contract details indicate that the Bears structured the agreement in a way that maximizes both performance incentives and long-term security, showing a willingness to bet on Sanders' development while creating a framework that ensures he is motivated to perform at peak levels throughout the 4-year span. Sources close to the negotiations reveal late-night calls, strategic meetings, and discreet interactions between agents and team executives, painting a picture of a high-stakes chess game where every move mattered and patience was critical. The media is abuzed with speculation regarding the specifics of guaranteed bonuses, signing incentives, and performance-based clauses, all of which contribute to an understanding of why this deal is being considered a game-changer in sports contract history. Fans are dissecting every available detail, drawing comparisons to other high-profile quarterbacks and imagining how Sanders' unique skill set will interact with Chicago's existing roster, potentially unlocking previously unseen levels of synergy and defensive explosiveness. Analysts emphasize that beyond the numbers, the psychological impact of such a signing cannot be overstated, as it sends a clear message to competitors and establishes the Bears as a team with serious championship ambitions. Social media has erupted with reactions ranging from euphoric celebrations to anxious projections about the Browns' response, demonstrating the immense influence one player's decision can exert on fan perception, league narratives, and broader discussions about talent acquisition and team strategy. The media narrative around Shedeur Sanders' spectacular performance and subsequent signing with the Bears has transformed him into more than just a player. He has become a cultural phenomenon, a symbol of athletic excellence, and a lightning rod for debates about player agency, team strategy, and the evolving nature of professional sports. Every highlight reel, post-game interview, and analysis segment fits into the broader story of how a young quarterback can alter perceptions, challenge expectations, and dominate headlines with both his on-field exploits and off-field decisions. Sports journalists are drawing parallels between Sanders and some of the league's most influential figures, noting his ability to command attention, generate conversation, and influence narratives in ways few players ever achieve. Meanwhile, fan communities have exploded with reaction videos, memes, and discussions about potential playoff scenarios, imagining a Bears team revitalized by Sanders' arrival and projecting a future where Chicago reclaims prominence in a league hungry for excitement. Analysts predict that every upcoming game, practice session, and strategic announcement will now be viewed through the lens of Sanders' impact, magnifying his influence and keeping conversations about him at the forefront of sports discourse. The ripple effects of this move extend into merchandise sales, sponsorship opportunities, and fan engagement metrics, illustrating the multifaceted influence of a single signing that merges athletic brilliance with media spectacle, further solidifying Sanders' status as a transformative figure in the modern NFL landscape. The Browns, on the other hand, face a moment of reckoning as they attempt to reconfigure their strategy in light of Shedeur Sanders' departure. Internal discussions reportedly revolve around scouting alternatives, adjusting playbooks, and exploring potential trade options to mitigate the sudden void left by a quarterback who seemed destined to redefine the franchise. Analysts and fans alike are scrutinizing every past decision made by the Browns management, debating whether mistakes in negotiation, team culture, or long-term planning contributed to this high-profile loss. Speculation is rampant that the organization might pursue aggressive moves in the upcoming draft or explore free agent signings to fill the gap, sparking endless conversations across sports media platforms. Meanwhile, the Bears enjoy a rare position of strength, with a quarterback capable of executing complex plays, elevating teammates, and attracting both media attention and fan enthusiasm simultaneously. The contrasting fortunes of the two teams create a compelling narrative, one that fans are following obsessively, analyzing each headline and rumor for clues about future performance. Every sports network, podcast, and social media threads seems concerned with this storyline, emphasizing the emotional highs and lows experienced by both fan bases. Illustrating how a single signing can dramatically reshape expectations, rivalries, and the broader football landscape in an instant. The chatter surrounding Shedeur Sanders' decision to join the Bears has taken over every corner of the sports world, with insiders hinting at strategic moves yet to be revealed and rival teams scrambling to respond. Fans and analysts alike are speculating about the implications for the upcoming season, with some projecting that Chicago could become an immediate contender, while others warn of the challenges of integrating a high-profile quarterback into a team with established dynamics. Rumors suggest that the Bears' coaching staff has already begun recalibrating offensive schemes, incorporating Sanders' unique skill set into plays designed to maximize both speed and precision, signaling a level of preparation that could catch competitors off guard. Meanwhile, social media continues to explode with fan reactions, memes, and debates over the Browns' potential next moves, illustrating how one player's choice can dominate narratives, alter expectations, and ignite passionate discourse. Sports analysts are also exploring potential psychological effects on other quarterbacks, noting that Sanders' confident decision sends a subtle message about leadership, ambition, and career management, potentially influencing younger players and shaping the broader culture of the league. Every interview, tweet, and post becomes a source of speculation, as media outlets dissect each word for hidden meaning, creating a continuous feedback loop of excitement, tension, and rumor that keeps the story alive long after the initial announcement. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy, drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Insiders hint that behind the scenes, negotiations for Sanders' contract were far more complex than public reports suggest, involving meticulous coordination between agents, team executives, and even family advisors, all navigating a delicate balance between financial incentives and personal ambition. Sources suggest that the Bears' willingness to adapt their roster and strategy to accommodate Sanders' style was a decisive factor, demonstrating foresight, commitment, and a long-term vision that resonated with the quarterback. Meanwhile, the Browns are said to be evaluating every possible angle, from immediate signings to future draft picks, in an effort to recover from the loss of a player who had been viewed as a cornerstone of their franchise strategy. Rumors continue to circulate regarding potential reactions from other high-profile quarterbacks, with speculation that Sanders' confident move might trigger a domino effect, influencing future decisions, trades, and contract negotiations across the league. Social media amplifies every whisper, creating viral moments, debates, and heated commentary that merge the worlds of sports performance, entertainment, and business strategy, highlighting how one signing can have ripple effects far beyond the field. As analysts debate every possible scenario, fans are left on the edge of their seats, imagining the dynamic shifts, explosive plays, and game-changing moments that could define the next era of NFL competition. Discussion around Shedeur Sanders' style of play and its compatibility with the Bears has intensified, with commentators emphasizing his ability to read defenses, adjust in real time, and execute under pressure with a precision that seems almost preternatural. Analysts note that his recent performance against the Browns was a perfect microcosm of his potential, demonstrating not only technical skill but also leadership, composure, and a magnetic presence that elevates those around him. Rumors suggest that coaches are already designing offensive packages that leverage his agility, arm strength, and decision-making, creating a system where Sanders is not just a quarterback but the central catalyst for an evolving team identity. Fans speculate about touchdown reels, strategic depth passes, and game-deciding plays that could redefine Chicago's offensive philosophy, imagining stadiums roaring with excitement as Sanders orchestrates moments of brilliance. Meanwhile, critics point out the potential challenges of chemistry, pressure, and adaptation, emphasizing that the transition will not be without its hurdles, making every practice, pre-season game and early season matchup a critical test of resilience and strategic alignment. The media frenzy surrounding this signing underscores how individual talent, team strategy, and public perception intersect, generating a narrative that is part sports analysis, part cultural phenomenon, and part Igestack's drama that captivates both casual observers and diehard fans. Speculation has grown that Sanders' impact extends beyond the field, influencing merchandising, sponsorship deals, and media coveraging was that could redefine the Bears' brand identity. Reports suggest that the organization is leveraging his star power to attract broader fan engagement, enhance visibility, and amplify community initiatives, signaling an understanding of the multifaceted influence a player of his caliber can wield. Analysts predict that jersey sales, social media interactions, and media impressions will skyrocket, further solidifying Sanders' role as a transformative figure in the league. At the same time, Browns supporters continue to process the shock of losing a quarterback who seemed destined to lead their franchise, with speculation about potential replacements dominating headlines, podcasts, and fan forums. Rumors swirl about internal conversations, draft strategies, and trade discussions as the team scrambles to mitigate the sudden gap, creating a tense contrast with Chicago's seemingly calculated triumph. Social media amplifies these narratives, with fans, insiders, and commentators creating a continuous cycle of reaction, speculation, and interpretation, illustrating how a single player's movement can dominate cultural conversation, influence strategic decisions, and shape the expectations of multiple teams across an entire season. Every day brings new angles, fresh speculation, and evolving storylines, keeping the saga alive and fueling endless debate about the future of the league and the transformative power of a single, bold signing. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.